It's the lawyers that present that evidence, which later on the lawyers themselves then condemn as damaging. I mean, at the end of the day, you give us a job to do, we do it, we present the evidence, the lawyers take over from then on, and we are told, well, you know, it's down to the police.
But
Surely,
if you are gathering evidence that is faulty because police have tampered with it, that is down to the police.
if it has been tampered with. I mean, the ESDA test, as far as police officers are concerned, is not very scientific in that respect. There's no evidence of tampering with the other two people involved in this appeal.
So are you saying that you do not accept this acquittal?
No, we have to accept. The day we stop accepting court decisions is the day that Mr. and Mrs. Public has serious problems. Yes, of course we accept it. Any element of doubt should go to the defendant. That's what's happened. But don't blame us for the failings of others.
Briefly, what do you think needs to happen to the squad which secured Silcott's conviction wrongly, as the court has now decided?
Well, the court has decided with an element of doubt towards the defendant. There's nothing wrong with the squad. They worked very, very hard, very, very long in order to bring people to court. A lot of people went to court apart from these three. Whether or not they will ever re-investigate it and whether that re-investigation will be solely cosmetic, I have my doubts. I don't honestly think that anyone's willing to spend the money today to reopen the investigation.
And what do you think that will mean to Mrs. Blakelock?
I think it will be very sad. Mrs. Blakelock has had 6 years of pure hell, and I hope people will leave her alone. But it not only means sadness for her, it means sadness for the Metropolitan Police. We lost a colleague in atrocious circumstances, and they are telling us nobody did it. That's just ridiculous. If we had, as people are alleging, if we had stitched up 3 people, why didn't we stitch up 23? There were as many as 40 people involved in the murder.